All right. Just double checking. Yep, all good. Cool. I think I do have the chat set up this time. Right here. There it is. I didn't have it last time, so. Well, as per the stream name, I'm going to do the new Archon Quest. I'm not waiting for anyone to show up because then I'd be waiting for quite a while. So I'm just going to start it. I need to start getting it done because I work tonight and I also work the next 3 nights. So if I don't do it now, then I'm not going to be able to start it until next week. And I already have things I'm planning for next week. So it's better just to start it now. There's probably not any voice lines in it too, or just a few. Because the whole entire stream was all Chinese, I believe.
Here I go! Gotta steer clear of other people. What?
Oh. Okay. Return to special story mode. Okay. I also heard that the new boss is for Skirk, so I want to get that done, and I'm not going to do like that fight boss without doing the story thing. I've never done that before, and I'm never going to.
Wow! The festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But
Okay.
Catherine's always...
Is this for Windbloom? So do we just not get a Windbloom event, or...
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions...
In
So it is
general,
Windbloom, yeah.
yes. The people of Mont...
But...
Feel free to take a look around.
Take a look around, huh?
That's normal, she's always there. That's normal, they're always there.
It's finally when
Oh no,
you're
she's sad.
tired. No
Oh
big
my god,
deal.
no.
Give it.
stargazing. Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment
I'll
the
just
sun
go
goes
burn
down.
it.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance.
It's called she's
Oh,
losing feelings
you're
over
leaving?
time.
I can.
Oh,
No,
Quinn.
it's okay.
Quinn.
Thank you. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
Oh my god.
What is it?
Never mind. It's nothing.
Yeah, there it is.
Actually,
There it
Quinn,
is. She got a boyfriend.
I think
Screw
we
you,
should stop
Beatrice.
seeing
Quinn's
each
the
other
one
for
for
now.
you. How dare you?
Huh? Wait. Are you sick?
Did you see that?
Oh my
Beatrice
god.
ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best love,
Yeah, this is
So,
upsetting.
is this what you meant by...
This is just one example.
Oh, it's the honorary knight and
Miles, what's wrong?
I know a knight should be stronger than this. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometime
You should see a doctor.
I
Oh,
did,
I'm like a
but all the
genius.
tests came back normal. The doctors, yeah. I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but
Fenty wouldn't do shit
is
for
it
you.
because I
What do
saw
you...
something I was sorry. This is for me to.
Oh, tell us. I'm interested.
Huh. Is it something in the air?
The shroom spam on.
It appears
Oh,
Miss
no,
Donna
she's
is
sad too.
Where can I find a truly fascinating
Just look at
man?
D-Luke.
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on D-Luke, right?
That's what I thought too. But
No. Oh, no, Kaya. No. No.
Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look
No.
at him,
No.
he's exactly my type.
No.
How come I never felt this way before?
No. No voice lines. Damn.
Oh, no. Of course not.
I'm not changing it to a
Sorry,
different
Captain.
language just to get voice
pretend I
lines.
didn't say anything.
Good question, Kaya.
That's right.
So you
I hate
know
Kaya
about that?
so much. I
Well,
fucking hate Kaya.
Master D-Luke came into the city. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like... But then I saw you. And it wasn't that something was different.
Aw, he's happy that his
Here he
brother
comes.
doesn't have a girl that
Well,
crushes on him
surprised
anymore.
to see us?
Not at all.
At least
So,
Catherine has
you said you
her
were looking
voice
for
lines.
us.
Archon Quest, start. There it is. I love Archon Quest. So like I really want it to be like a good one, but it did not look good whenever I was looking at literally everything. Like the live stream specifically, but alright. This looks different. Have these always been here? These right here? Not the flags, but what's on the... This looks so much more detailed than what it was. What? The doors... There's no way those were like that before. I swear, they were just like plain wooden doors. Can we go onto the second floor now? Oh, Yola's there.
Ah, Kaya, you found them.
And she has voice lines. Okay.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's
Whoa, headquarters are packed.
Honorary Knight Paimon.
Oh my god.
It's an honor to meet you.
I don't know who you
believe
are.
inter-
There's companies? I mean, good for you, Yola. The other three, fuck you guys. I don't care.
That's right. Master Jean is waiting.
I'm about to become the 10th company master.
Jean!
Captain. She doesn't have voice lines either. Ah, yes, I read the captains. You know, a few of them already. I don't want to read Jean's voice lines. There have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Knights of Favonius.
A trial?
A trial.
But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine.
That's right. Never participated in one of our trials before, and in truth, we haven't had to conduct one in a long time. The Knights of Favonius oversee most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the church. Under the guidance of Arbetos, I genuinely believe Venti doesn't give a flying shit. And if for the one time he actually does, then oh my god. The Knights uphold okay, I should know how to pronounce that. Chivalric justice in the spirit of our order. And the church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. So literally everywhere. You can't stay spoilers? Yeah, okay. I just started it. This is the beginning of it. So I've been pushing it off until now. In today's case, requires a joint trial by both parties. I have to read
Which
Jean's
means
lines.
it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Oh wait, this should actually be me saying this. Hold on, the group of people we saw in the quarter just now, there was someone missing. Albedo.
Right. He's the captain of the investigation team.
Yeah, no shit, you
But
haven't
we
done
haven't
it. You
seen
just
out
started
there.
playing the game, basically. You're not going to get to this part in a long time unless you speedrun it. Captain, the investigation team, blah, blah, blah. Keen observation. Oh, okay, she already told us. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of the case.
Albedo is the one on
Yes.
trial? What did he do?
I swear, it looks so more detailed. Like, that door was not like that. Where did they even hold him? Because, like, we've explored the whole place before. Can we, like, actually just come in here and then go to where the courtroom now? Yeah, but that's cheating. People that do that, I genuinely hate people that use that new feature. I hate it so bad. Because it just ruins the order of things in the game. Like, most people just skip all the other nations and do Natlands. But in Natland, it brings up things that happened in other nations. But then you don't know what the hell they're talking about because you didn't do those other nations. You know? Remain calm no matter what you hear. And with one singular chair in the middle of the floor. Oh, Albedo's already there. Hey, June, I thought you said you had to leave, bruh. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, he's been like that for 5 years. I, Gene Gunholder, will oversee today's proceedings. And Dahlia, who I do not like. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church, will serve as the assessor as representatives of our respective organizations. We will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face. Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
Why is her face like pink? The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Hey, what'd you do, Albedo? Certain aspects of this case are classified, and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims of citizens are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. We don't know the victims. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Ms. Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Mr. Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed?
Ready to proceed.
Thanks, Hertha. Ms. Hertha, the floor is yours.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal
Bro,
of
who did he
human
kill?
remains.
And I guess the fact that he didn't dispose of the remains good enough is another crime. I think that it's the fact that there's even remains there in the first place. Albedo, say something.
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
If I run around Mondstadt, I think there's not going to be anyone
There's
missing.
no way.
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice,
Oh, no.
please tell us what you saw.
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight.
We've already
that
seen an
looked like
evil
Mr.
Albedo clone before.
He
So,
was
like,
dragging a huge bag. I thought it was
couldn't it
strange,
be
so I
that
followed
again?
him. Then there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was
Like, Whopper
was a
flowers or
body.
something can, like, look like humans.
Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground. Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe
I don't think
it was
Albedo
just
wants to
my
kill you,
imagination,
Beatrice.
But I was terrified, thinking he might kill me too. Luckily,
He
he didn't see
probably
me.
saw you. She's standing right next to the dude that she's scared of. I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Favonius headquarters. That's right, the next day the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time. Is this about
Can
Durin?
anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night? Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
Shut up, Hertha.
This isn't looking good.
I hate his voice even more than he's this time. Oh, that's unfortunate. Because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be good as Skirk, so I'm gonna have to use him anyway. If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body?
Not yet.
In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing.
I know what I saw.
No, you don't.
I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha. I
No, you're not.
swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt?
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were
His
the same
singular
location
shoe.
the witness described. It's true. No one has been reported missing.
Exactly.
However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant.
You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point: motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against
There's
Mr.
two
Albedo.
charges. Is it like the unlawful disposal or something? No, it's not.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery.
Albedo. I don't think he actually killed anyone, but if he's going to, at least do it when there's no one around.
I now call the second witness to the stand.
Wait, that's...
It's Farka, even though I don't know. Oh, it's Diluc. Rangvindir. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out the age. He buried the body underneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from 2 separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I would only inquire as to what Mr. Diluc was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a sure. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not unusual for me to take walks in the area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time. That's all. His face looks... Oh my god. Where's his nose? Master Diluc is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet the question remains, where are the
Before
bodies?
you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning,
Another shoe.
the witness found this where the body was buried.
Or a box. The teeth and femur of a human. Now it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Albedo is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Master Diluc. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here. Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the
The
bodies.
Travelers,
The light
golden
also
light.
explains how the witnesses were able to...
So that's your angle. Alchemy. A logical assessment. We have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student Sucrose. The two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last so long? It's literally alchemy. Miss Sucrose was presenting the results of her research, and she noticed some flaws in the data, and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning with Mr. Albedo present. That's why I can't do a female voice. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yeah. And I know Mr. Albedo would never kill anybody.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens.
I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Sucrose did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Sucrose. You don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mention of a motive or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt.
but the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences.
Bro, what is that? A correspondence. Oh no.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction and refinement.
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, and just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that this letter makes more than a passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes.
No, it can't be true.
Are you sure about that? I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect
Dahlia.
all parties involved, that is what our principles demand.
Yep.
But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims.
Ha. Then we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. The people in attendance appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo would commit such a crime. Jean stipulates that those unsatisfied with the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover. What, is this about Durin or something, or like the fact that Albedo isn't a real human?
Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
When they told me his secret once, he's synthetic human created through alchemy. But what, following in Rhindotter's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Yes, it did.
Rosaria! Oh,
She was right behind us the whole time. And she's passing a message. Snarstatch Cliff. Time is like the wind. What is this when we meet someone that we don't know already? Is this Dahlia? Is this Varka? Is this Albedo? The Wanderer, maybe? Because, you know, with Mini Durin. No, I know past stories all too well, but I kind of do want to actually see what it has to say. There's no good teleport to get there, so I have to teleport here and run up. Oh, wait. $875 XP. Hell yeah. Alright, so since I don't want to climb up there, I am going to swap. Screw you, Lynn. I do not care about you. I ain't saving you.
All right.
I swear, like, anything related to exploration, you want these guys. Hell no. I was really hoping I died to that. Whew. You aren't majestic, bro. I can see the Fontaine area. I can hear your arrival upon the wind.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh, fuck. I genuinely don't care about you. I don't want to meet you. I don't care.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you
I
know
think
this
he would know
guy?
this guy.
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right? That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You
Yep.
seem to have a lot of thoughts on your minds, so
I'm thinking
I
about
thought
my
we should have a
Skirks team
chat.
right now because there's no characters from Natland on that team. So the mobility isn't going to be great.
After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of
So what, he
Mondstadt are in danger,
knows?
I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Wait then,
Ah,
you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
I can see the Fontaine Research Institute. Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything. That's cool. A god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you.
And if the Moon Right Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt, what is that about? The Crichton prints a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the
Don't
story.
recall asking.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and
No.
miraculous.
Dang it.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other.
As other. Yeah. No, I understand. You're right. You're right. We need to find a way to help Albedo. Albedo's a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt. Oh, look at the moon. Oh. Holy crap.
We noticed that too!
I have
The minute we
no
got
idea
here,
what he just
something
said,
was
but okay. Yeah, Beatrice wasn't hitting on the dude,
I
and
picked up on most of those too.
other girl
Miles
like
is out
Kai
of
and
sorts.
Sympathy.
Beatrice seems anxious.
No, so he's
Why
just said
did
exactly what I
Adonis
said.
Stop being interested in Master Diluc.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying, bro. I don't want to listen to your music. Shut up. No love remains for the songs of tale. The world becomes nothing but an empty shell. Cruel was said, fake fool may be. You weren't enough of the hero who could set us all free. Yeah,
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard?
yeah, you're saying it sucks. Unavoidable trials. That's what Barbada. Okay, you don't know how to talk in a third person. In certain, someone is going to need to overcome a trial. In such cases, even the seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it.
Wanted our help,
Yeah, exactly. Albedo wasn't at the center of the case. Protecting Mondstadt is part of an honorary knight's job. What about all the normal knights, bro? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold.
Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty.
Dumpty Dumpty Go. I removed the bomb part.
So, this thing...
Yeah. Things clear. You have the wind on your side, which you don't say. And now I have to go back. After I die, because I saw fucking Fenty.
The flames have gone out.
Words. Bad healing, bad healing, bad healing. Where'd the moon go? It was right behind. Okay. So is the Knights of Favonius just a teleport thing now? And then we have to go back into return a special story mode. Again. And that brings us inside. Okay. Clee! Forka! No. I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid.
I still don't believe Albedo would do
I
something
don't need
like
to
that.
Skyron.
Using living people as alchemical test subjects?
Skyron.
It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps
That's right.
it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
Yeah. This version of events is as hard for me to accept as anyone, but Farka once said Albedo is very different from the rest. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself.
Hey, Jean!
That we just barge in. Hey, what's up, guys? MC here. Perfect timing. Kaya has a favor to ask. Like Jean said after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case. It's also time for you to get involved. We'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on this defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help his case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to task you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. I know you'll get to the bottom of this.
But what if...
Then you will have done Monsad a great service. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office. We can finally go to the second floor. This changes everything. And I don't recall it being that detailed outside the windows. In fact, I can actually look around now instead of it just being like a blurry picture. But Dragon's Spine isn't out there, but over here. Yeah, they changed it a lot. Is there a window over there too? No. I can finally go up there. Oh my god. I don't think you actually normally could. If you could, then... Or was it up here that you couldn't? God damn it. Or you just couldn't go in the rooms up here.
Wait, Captain Kaya.
Surely I can't
Surely
just...
I can't.
Jean's orders.
Oh, in that case.
Head on in. Thank you. Picture of Dragon Spine
So
before
this
the
is Albedo's office.
1.2.
Pretty much exactly how
Or was it
Paimon
1.1? I
pictured
think
it.
it was 1.2. Yeah.
Right back at ya.
Yeah, whatever he said. Okay. Yeah. No details out the windows.
Alright, let's see what we
Oh
got.
no, not these. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have S-shaped or triangular symbols.
Wow, these books are so fancy.
What's over? What am I? I have to hit the LR button. So there's nothing over here. Everything's over here. Ones you've seen before, contents are different. The penmanship is impeccable. Petrification and regarded as a counter simulation to the process of life. Upon use, the target will decay within an extremely short period of time, turning into dust that is nearly invisible. So I think that's everything I need right there. Tested to show some black powder residue at the bottom. As a nearly written note, chalk is the next stage after soil, but the current available materials are insufficient to construct a stable structure.
Nope. No idea.
Oh, so
what
does
that
Albedo
means.
bring Durin back to
Not sure
life?
if it's too hard for Paimon.
Like he makes new life in his Durin? A lockbox sits on the desk. The latch bears signs of wear, suggesting the importance of whatever lies within. You know, that makes me think that when Durin comes back to life, if he does, that's how Skirk is brought back up. Or it's actually a Marjorie wouldn't make sense because that's supposed to be in 2 updates. Skirk is supposed to be next. Perhaps the letter intercepted by the investigators was once stored here. The remaining contents shouldn't hold much weight. In elegant penmanship, the letter reads, "In addition, I do happen to have some information on the subject of our last discussion." Informations in these records likely originate from the Conrian art of chemia. Should be right. But relevant documentation has not been well maintained over time, so I cannot guarantee there are no errors or omissions. As thanks for your past assistance, I've enclosed the records with this letter. But that does not mean I support your pursuit of the research. Ethics aside, I'm not convinced it's even possible to create a human whose existence is identical to our own. The idea that the dynamic of creator and creation could exist within the same species is cause for concern. Even with a talent like yours, I must urge you to proceed with caution. The signature belongs to an unfamiliar name, one that also appears on an alchemy book nearby. You skim the preface, and one of the author is an old and accomplished alchemist. The person is likely a friend from Albedo's academic circle, someone who owed Albedo a favor, but also urged him to refrain from conducting dangerous research.
Human transmutation? Is Albedo seriously looking into that? Ooh, Paimon doesn't want to think about that.
Doesn't look good. This letter can't directly approve that Albedo did anything. Besides, technically, that must be way too dangerous to share with the public. For sure, that's everything. That's. I already did the. Oh, underneath the book. The desk looks almost empty. Yeah, it's because you moved a book that was sitting on a desk. Oh, so maybe there's something under it. It sounds hollow, almost like there's a compartment within the desk.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk.
Oh my god. The block mechanism is complex and seems to involve elemental power in some way. I actually already have Geo Traveler on, I believe, unless... Yeah, no, I did because of the theater. Festering desire. Festering is also a manifestation of rot. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this as an alchemical experiment, the result of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the project, I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink.
Durin! Festering forces. Dragon Spine. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one experience? No, that can't be. Amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. 2 of the marked locations correspond to the crime seeds, and the third one in Dragon Spine. Crime Scene 1 and Crime Scene 2? Dragon Spine right outside of Durin's remains. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in that last location.
Huh. What does this mean?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
Yeah, we could do that, I guess. Do.
Oh, Venti's calling!
Why should
Let's
not be
answer.
Venti? Fuck. How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found
Yeah, we
stuff,
found some
alright.
stuff. Yep, pretty much. Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Ryan Daughter's creations, there would be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhindonder's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust? Absolutely.
Yeah, he's our friend. And if he really is the culprit, maybe he's just not allowed to
Yeah,
talk
no, totally,
about
Paimon.
it.
Someone's stopping him from talking to us, yeah. Yeah. Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in Albedo? None of this is your fault. Just report
Yeah.
back.
Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned.
Yeah, let's do it, Paimon. Hey, yo, hey, you're dead,
Wait,
buddy.
that's...
Miles, buddy, you're dead.
Oh, sorry. I heard.
It's okay.
Ah, I see.
Hold on.
Miles, I'm
You
throwing
didn't
you
hear
off
him.
of the building.
Oh,
Well, do us a favor and just...
oh,
I'm literally throwing you
That
off the
map we
second floor.
found in the hidden compartment seems
Nah, open the door.
important.
Where's Miles?
We should check out the marked location.
Why the fuck did you let Miles? I'm going in here.
Skyward! Skyward!
Fuck you, Miles. Gene. They told me to tell you about stuff, and now they're telling me to leave. I want to see if I can find the courtroom. I can't find the courtroom. Okay. Dragon's fine, blah, blah, blah. Gotcha. And it has it marked for me. Man, they make this game too easy for you new players. They just give you everything. Back then, it'd be like, go to the location. You actually had to find it. Now it's just like, let me mark it for you. Bruh. Yep, as beautiful as ever. I kind of want to go check out Durin's heart, but... Man, I love dragons, man.
Hurry up, Brassa.
There's definitely something right here. Right underneath this plant. Okay. Right here. Over here. Alright, do a punching attack, please. Right here. Whatever I just said about making it too easy, I am not taking it back. It's up here for some reason. That's where they put it. 100%. Oh no, see that's a cheat right there. See, so it's right there. Genius. It's right here. Yeah, I'm gonna be stuck here trying to figure out where to go. Holy crap. Okay, Genshin, I am here. Oh, okay, so I was right. It's about, like, second Albedo? Yeah, no, I remember that. So, like, right up. Are you kidding me?
We should be getting close.
Whoa, there's a hole in the ground. Did an animal do this or some
Weird.
monster?
There's a hole, but no body.
So if there's a hole in the ground, you just gotta
Argument
assume
is
there's a
that
human
Albedo
body in
used
the ground?
alchemy to destroy
I
the
used to dig
bodies.
holes for fun.
This location is different from the other two. Why not fill the...
One person did this. Why not remove the traces? We literally just ran to one spot and then returned. Okay. And I still have the cold ice bar since it teleported me so fast. Yo, what's good, Gene? You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
So basically, we found a hole and there was no body in it. I see. A complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he has her retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearances of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just
What's wrong?
if the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. Oh, so if they were Leeway citizens or guests from Leeway, I don't, it doesn't matter. Or people from the Steambird and Fontaine, it doesn't matter. I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
The second trial is set to take place in 2 days.
Of course.
Well said, but wait. Fuck. We should all just stay positive. Okay. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my abilities. We're gonna open the door and Vorka will be there. Now it's gonna show Jean being upset, and then there's Miles. Fuck you, Miles. You ain't sneaky, you ain't Miles Morales, bruh. Now it's gonna make me wait 2 fucking days. Okay. That works. I didn't even have to do 2 full rotations. Like, whatever. Yeah, right there would have been fine. I think it gets darker inside the building, depending on the time, even when there's no lights in here.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
Let me know if you're ready and we'll head out. So everything happens. Like, trials won't take place until I want the trials to take place. Where is this even being held at? Maybe in the church? Like, thanks, Delia. Fuck you, Hertha. What's up, Kaya? I hate you, but thank you, bro, for sitting up with Albedo. Gamer subs.
Yes, we sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude
it's
that
pretty
these
obvious.
are, in fact, human remains.
No fucking shit, they are. Human remains look so different. The only thing you might be able to find that's relatively close, it's like a monkey's. And I don't think there's monkeys in Genshin.
In addition,
There's no monkeys
the
into
investigators
that.
were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some. Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint
Watch
the age
Albedo
and
get
gender of
arrested
the
for like
deceased.
some people missing,
Interestingly,
and it turns
one
out
of
those
the
people were
missing
just
individuals
visiting
matches
Leeway and they
that
come back.
profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Don't do it, Rosaria. Handsome man, male, 46. Okay, he deserved it anyway. Single, occupation, hunter. He didn't have much longer anyway. Handsome man. How come I never seen him before?
Is it reasonable to assume this technique? Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed.
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy. In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act.
Protruding mommy? Get viewers for free? Nah, fuck you. Get out. I mean, you're definitely a bot and not just some promotion bitch, but get out.
In addition, another witness has agreed to testify.
Miss
Miss Donna.
Donna,
if you
shut
would.
up.
Wait, Donna from
She's
the
just gonna
flower
sit
shop?
there and be like, for some reason I stopped liking D-Luke. I'll let Kaya know.
I'm sorry it took
The
so
night I saw
long for me
Master
to come
T-Luke.
forward. I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near. I thought it might be nice to, chat. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I
Oh, so that's why she doesn't
couldn't
like
shake
Dealey.
that fear. And I started to wish I never
Everyone
had a
knows
crush
she has a
on Master
crush, but that doesn't
Caleb
mean
in
she
the
has to
first
say it out
place.
loud.
If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, well, I didn't want to come forward because I was...
Oh my god, Dealey, thank you.
Yeah, the two
She likes Dealey
witnesses
again.
corroborate the same sequence of events.
I
That
swear, if
proves
like
the
after
question of
this,
how the defendant
after this
disposed of the
Archon
bodies.
Quest, if you walk around Monza and she was like, "Oh Kaya,"
I believe the
I
answer
would
lies in the
hate this
alchemical
game.
technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt.
Now present
Wait,
to the
does she
court.
mean...
Following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Mr. Albedo's office. Dragon time. Yeah. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Dun dun. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you?
No!
Yes. Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the
We
matter.
have witnesses and physical evidence.
What I always have. I never killed anyone.
Ugh, you have
You have some nerve saying
that
shit
when
like
the
that,
evidence is
whatever
stacked
we
against
know.
you.
Ms. Hertha, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that much. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court
So
with
what? You ain't
excuses?
Hertha. That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. He seems serious, but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything? He mentioned brushing off the snow. If there's a hint, that it must have something to do with the dragon spine, which reminds me of the location. Hey, you! You were the one who uncovered the notes, right? And I'm assuming you visited the third location? A hole with no body. You nod your head and give an honest account. Whatever was kept in the hole was gone. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first
Then,
place.
there must also have been a
Hertha, no,
body.
that does not mean shit, buddy. The third marked location. The third marked location is in Dragonspire. We only knew about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. During our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body, but there were also claw marks around the outside. Durin? No, I'm gonna keep saying Durin for like literally anything. The first marked location is near Mondstadt. Beatrice saw Albedo used in alchemy. A single men's shoe. Okay. The second marked the human remains. They found teeth and femur bone. She should have no reason to set Albedo up. She's been acting strange since before the trial. The forensic results, the teeth and femur bone belong to a Mondstadt citizen. Does that mean he's the killer? The third marked location. And the human remain. Albedo marked these two locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seemed big enough. But unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the third location, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Dragonspine is home to all manner of monsters and wild animals. Could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The marks didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the third location has been there longer than the other two. But if the hole at the third location wasn't made around the same time, Does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Albedo's identity, Dragonspine's ecosystem. Most people know Albedo is an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team, but in truth, he's the Cried Imprint, a synthetic human created by one of the five sinners, Gold Grinddaughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will towards humanity, and also still seems like his normal self. As his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Dragonspine has a frigid climate and is covered in snow all year round. Even so, it's home to various monsters and creatures that can withstand the cold. Deep within the mountain lies the remains of an even more mysterious creature, Durant. Although the dragon has been dead for a long time, he still possesses a peculiar life energy. Now that I think about it, a lot of strange things have happened on Dragonspine. Durant? And so I have to hit on it. Okay. Okay, yeah. Associate, and this one. Well, fuck. I almost forgot. Pamela and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo. And we weren't the only ones. Wait a second. Someone who looks exactly like him. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. And now to break the case, I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Fuck. Regarding the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that, after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the third location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. This was all done by one person, while was the third scene given the same treatment as the others. We want the traces removed. In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh, which suggests that Dragonspine's incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope this verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever.
Questions there may be, but
Shut up, Hertha.
that fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect.
Allow me to respond. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connection to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those three locations. There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragon's Pocket. Oh, god damn it, Albedo. I'm trying to help you, man.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
But you're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end. Dramatic stare. Yola. Why? Okay. That's one of the dumbest things I said. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of Dragonspine, of the region, to eliminate me in secret. So you were trying to kill? Like, his desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead and buried the body on the mountain. Oh, so is this the other Albedo? Like, he killed the other Albedo and then put him there?
Actually, the traveler Amber
Yep,
Bennett and I
okay.
were with Albedo that day. The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then...
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts.
What?
Those
No, he said we
innocent
killed one
people.
person.
You deny it? After admitting to...
Was my height, with blonde hair, blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you. If it's true, so I was right. It did come back.
It's one thing to look similar.
What's going on? I don't want to be here
Then
anymore.
leave, Beatrice, you fucking cunt.
Regardless, The important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yeah, I killed him. He looked like me. But I never said that someone was a person. I see. And appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Rahul.
Wait, you...
You?
The person who just came in. Isn't that Hertha?
We got a second one.
Who are you? Why do you wear my face? Hello to you, too.
Okay.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading... You want to
What?
undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain...
Order Incoit holes. I have been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because this is where the subject of my research lies. The Dragon Durin. Several hundred years ago, the Dragon of the East, Tavalin, defeated Durin in battle, and with help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. It still doesn't make sense. Was like Tavalin bigger back then? Because Durin is fucking massive. Durin was created through alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed speciesman abandoned in Durin's stomach, an unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Great, okay, Homunculus, my
Are
bad.
you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of... the homunculus? Because it looks to me like the... So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle. You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery.
That's what
But your
I've been telling
impersonation
so
has
many people
overstayed
that.
its welcome.
I said that like 25 times last night when I was playing VR because some people kept mocking me whenever I called them bad.
Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long.
Yeah, fuck you, Hertha.
That means nothing. By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter. How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo. Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body.
How dare you?
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer.
Huh?
Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you,
Oh,
Miles.
You don't know? Or you don't remember?
Oh,
I heard
that
you've been
hurts me.
acting strange these days. You were closer to me than anyone during that battle.
no,
My head.
The scar is
It
right
hurts.
here.
That's very. Oh, okay. It's a lot larger actually. I was looking at the one in the middle. It's actually that is a pretty big scar. Why the nerves? I can't imagine this comes as a surprise. Once your informant in the Knights of Favonius failed to mention the scar on Hertha's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you...
No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or should I say all spawn of Durin's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act, because you're worried using the powers could affect your accomplices. Yeah, Miles is one of them. There are others too. Most of the beings that are the influence of Durin's life force have gathered here, and yet their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it. In this network of living beings, you serve as the core.
Show us your arm. Ugh! Have it your way.
Burger. No way, Miles with a knife? Goddamn.
come on, let's go.
No way, no way she pulled a knife on Dealer. No way she pulled a knife on
You're
Dealer.
shielding the imposter!
I know you're not accomplishing shit with that. She's trying to get away. Fuck. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they're already knocked down. Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the
I did not see that.
After her!
Go. It's time. It is time, Borax. All units move out. Third company, keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I have never used any human remains as part of alchemical experiments. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of a plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master Dealer picked up on the situation long before proceedings. Indeed, follow me. And now all the monsters will be attacking one. And it's playing the most classic Genshin fighting music. Why does that look so detailed? Where are we? Is that the church? This isn't the Knights. What the? Is this like underground, the church? Like, where that one event, like at the very beginning of Genshin, whenever you're with like Albedo's Archon Quest? We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durant's life force. Its fester nature alligated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Where's our first step?
Literally Mondstadt, Paimon. Literally Mondstadt. The top of the city wall. So if we just walked out of the church, which looks way more detailed than what it used to as well. Did they change the details of everything? This doesn't look like the church that I remembered. And I don't like it. I don't like how good it looks. Holy crap. Did they change like the graphics of Genshin? My goodness. Where's the Skyfrost nail above Dragon Spine? Where's... I don't care. I'm looking around the map. Where's the Jade Chamber? Where's Shenyu Vale? Something ain't right. This ain't the world I know. And why is it playing this song like it's a normal fighting event? I just accidentally hit my mic with my head. Oh, what's up, Mona? How's it going? Missed you.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even...
I hear people taking damage. Oh, my divination revealed that they're regular... She doesn't have voice lines. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Understood.
I can hear someone taking damage. It's not me by any chance. What's up, Mona? Look at the damage they're doing. I think they can actually win this fight by themselves.
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Floating
Some of
companion?
the
Fuck you,
people
Bible.
around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Thanks for the help.
Got you, bro. Don't worry. You can't fight 4 slams by yourself, 3.
I hope everyone's all right. We really appreciate the help.
I didn't want to talk to Fenty. Fenty, there's slimes in the city. Whatever shall we do?
Hey, Venti!
Fenty! Shoot, someone's coming, and it's us. Help me, please. Someone help
What's
me.
up the freak out? It's just us.
This is one of those fake people. Oh. I'll treat you to a drink.
So,
Never mind. That's
did you
Fenty
know
for
the
sure.
other's identity then?
Dragon Spine, but without the Skyfrost nail. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced. The power of evolution cannot be underestimated.
Wait, so what about the
What the witnesses saw was true. I did hide those bodies. As I monitored the situation on Dragonspine, I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Some were under the influence of Durin's powers, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by the monsters, who then assumed their appearances to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monsters used their disguise to get close to people, and I eliminated 2 who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second, some teeth and bone. Oh, I said that perfectly. As soon as I finished talking, he finished talking. The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimics forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest. Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated the doppelganger Whopper Flower on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? You told me the story of a gardener. I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2. In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopper Flower into Subject 3. Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So you see, at one point, there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to his stomach. Durin absorbed the failed creation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence, but those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive. So you're telling me I can't just walk with any of my characters into Dragonspine now? You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange. Durin's power remained dormant within them until finally it surged to the surface and seized control. That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but to unleash that power, all those under its influences would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do
We go fight. That's why I'm here. Shut up. We will use the power of Animo to restrain them for now. That should give the knights the chance to subdue them without harm. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate that thing, right? Yes! Alright, this should do it. Will Venti finally do something cool for once? No, he's just gonna play trashy music again. I've heard this too many times. Stop. Play something new. Oh, so we can just glide all around Mondstadt now. I think for us it would still be faster.
Paimon's never seen this many.
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support. Requesting assistance.
Wait, who said that everybody can hear me? Albedo. I guess if it was Venti, that'd be like...
Heading over now.
Whoa, it's long distance.
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper, no one can hear you.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you.
You didn't have to broadcast that.
That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh shit. Just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness these guys over here found me. Thanks, friend. May the animal Archon protect you. Oh my god, 2 hilly trolls. Oh shit, we're gonna die. Oh my goodness. We're screwed. We're done for. Sucrose is at the alchemy table. Catherine's just not there. Kaya's trying to be fucking some Jade Woo. I don't like being in the middle. Look who it is. Why was that so slow? I'll protect you, brother. With his dirt face. Yeah, no problem. Got you, bro. Yep, do it. Leave. The first trial. No, because of you. My defense wasn't passionate enough? No, you sucked. Tell me then, when do you think I actually got nervous? We'll see. Best not to think about it. Shut up. Do I have to play as Diluc and Kaya and fight? And I can't use my outfit on Kaya? Okay. And open menu. Okay, that didn't work. You know what, fuck it, I'll do that. I'll do the meltdown. Yeah, this isn't really a melt team whenever they're not melting. Oh no, bro. If I use this, I use this, and then right here.
Is that all you've got?
And you're dead. Can't jump off.
They're over there. Diluc, Kaya.
Diluc, yo, bro. Could you kill the hilly trolls?
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maintaining control.
So what's the status over here?
Good. We don't have to bring that up. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. I want to thank you for what you said. Yeah, okay, so Kaya is acting like he knew that Diluc knew.
Aw, that's so...
Of course. Now we run. Oh, it's Fischl. She can handle herself. They're saluting to each other in the middle of a fight. These guys are just lazing around, watching Barbara. Creeps. Barbara! Wait, what? Wasn't that an Oculi? And I have to heal them? And I can't use my Barbara outfit either? Yo. 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 Bam. 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 Can you heal? Bam. 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 Boom, boom, motherfucker. Yeah,
Thank you so
now
much,
go
Miss
fight.
Bar- Things are
Stop
still
thanking me,
quite
go fight.
chaotic.
You're not rushing back to the front line. Barbara, shut the fuck up. Let him fight.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from
Yeah,
the back.
Swan got us. Don't worry. You can't fight, Barbara. Chaotic, injured party should not be left unattended.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Yeah, she got you. Where's Dahlia? Why ain't he doing anything? Don't know how all this started. Maybe if you paid attention. It has to be. Has to be what? Just went back in time. Yep. How do you know she can predict the future? Albedo warned us. Dragons flying, blah, blah, blah. You can see Durin's remains. So the city is going to be in danger. Yes. But then who will protect you? Aw, don't worry. Sister Berber, lend us a hand. Now it's gonna show us like yeah, it's gonna move us, and then now we got Mona and Jean. Now we're going in the air to Noelle, the dead Hilly True. And now Bennett, yeah, Bennett, Woo! Amber being useless as always, and Mika is actually more useless than Amber. Looks like we got 25 hilly trolls, 2 blazing axe meta trolls, and a bunch of different slimes. Okay. You're not cool, Kaya. Now, can I fight more people now? No way they're making me use Amber, bruh. There's no way I just stand up here. I'm going down here. I don't fucking care. Fuck you guys.
Go, go, Baron Bunny!
Ooh, dodged. Totally dodged.
I'll race you there!
Of course, Amber only has to fight 2 fucking hilly trolls. And I have to fight more? Are you kidding me? Okay, that's not part of this mess.
Go, go, Baron Bunny! No escape!
Screw you, bro. Why are those hitting? Did he get caught on the wall? That's bull. I'm out of here.
All units are now in position.
Thanks, Hertha.
Oh, jeez, your voice scared
No,
me.
shut up.
What? Still caught up in the imposter
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Gene told me was that you'd be gone for
Okay,
a
wait,
bit,
don't care,
and
bruh.
What do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere.
Don't worry, once this is over, monsters won't be a threat. All real at one point, complete shock. So you didn't know Amber? Good.
Yeah, for sure! She's
Yeah,
someone you
yeah,
can really count
Yeah,
on!
yeah.
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again?
Bro, I don't care. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. So that explains the rumor that someone had followed her on a mission. And of course, it didn't take long for that to resolve. It was all part of a plan. Fake Hertha
When did that
appears
happen?
when it happened.
Whoa,
6 months ago?
so
Wait, what?
This has been
Anime was more meticulous than we expected. We gave her time to gather evidence against me, convince herself she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Albedo sort of tracked her down.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those...
Couldn't reveal the truth, bro. Keep my mouth shut. Be seen as a murder. Credit where credit. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a...
That's right. I have to thank you for that. Because if it weren't for you, it wouldn't have worked. You're my sincere apology. This might not sound intuitive, but I did make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew how to do that. My offer for a fair, independent read to discover someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. Fake Herta, subject to Dragon's Bind. If she even thought you lost faith, her confidence might get the best. Albedo's right here in part of our shut up, Gene. Honorary Knight, Paimon, blah blah blah. Aww. It should be us thanking you.
Wait
Ooh, I can
Besides,
fight
you
again.
were just there.
No, I can't. Wait.
Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Screw you, Dahlia. You suck. Fuck. I have to fight this. Oh, I can actually fight with.
Leprechaun, it's you.
Hooah. Hooah. Geo Traveler. Still doing damage, even though I didn't mean to.
Burst forth.
Unless they have it built like for me. What weapon do I have on? No, that's my weapon. Okay.
Terra smash. Feel this ancient power. Live. Yeah.
Die.
Yeah.
Die. Die. Dodge this. Dead. Okay, I take it back.
Burst forth.
And
Moments of birth.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
I really don't
Come
like.
a little closer.
I don't like Lisa. Missing all my shots.
To dust.
You're dead, bro.
Terra smash.
I don't have to talk to that. Okay, take it back. Been a while. Unleash my
It
lightning.
happened a lot before?
Unleash my lightning? No. Treat others with kindness. Okay.
Huh.
Gentle electrocution. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna move. Yeah, I agree. What's up, Yola?
It's all my fault. I knew Klee was fast.
Oh, Klee.
Disappearing like this?
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you
Oh, she's scared.
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose.
Wait! Something's coming this way!
It's gonna be a massive bomb, just obliterates all of
She
them.
was right next to me.
Oh.
And the next thing I knew, she ran
That's
off
not what I
somewhere.
expected.
I swear I only lost sight of her for a second.
I still got hit. Jumpty Dumpty.
I condemn you.
And I missed. I'm just built different. Is Cleo on my team now?
Those bombs. I see what you mean.
I keep
It's
missing.
not
Oh
to
my
be
gosh.
underestimated.
Screw Yola. I can't. I mean, I keep trying to swatch the right team.
Terra smash. Moments of birth.
Okay. I can't use my Cleo outfit either.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
Yeah. Oh, I'm serious.
Camping. All right.
We're back to Jean.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
Spark Knight, huh? Return to the center of Mondstadt. Okay. I haven't been using these the whole time. Because it's just... Oh, now it's just normal music. What's up, good? Oh, what's up, Jean? Jean? There's no water in the fountain. Now there is. Okay.
Amber?
That ain't Amber. That ain't Amber. Never mind. There's no water. Maybe there is water in there. It's just like basically clear. busy few days. Back at the headquarters, you guys should go there. Quarters or to the church. Yeah. Okay. And then Venti shows up. Wait, does Gene know who Venti is, or? Damn. Anxious voice and child's anger. Durin! No. Oh, wait. Or her most perfect creations obviously found the fact difficult to accept. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct, blah blah blah. Subject 2's knowledge allows him to take a more intelligent approach. Social intelligence, army even got this far, it's a miracle.
No wonder
It's close. Who the that ain't who I expected.
Oh, good. No problem.
And now she dies. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You screwed. You're done for. You can't run. I told you. You're done. Oh, try to run right back to all the people that just told her you can't run. You didn't have to make that noise. Don't be scared. Be scared. You're done for. It was good, Gene. MC here.
Wait, the operation isn't over.
Yeah, it's not over, I guess. A tripartite conference. The lovely ladies at the Hexen Circle for a small favor.
Older sisters.
Oh, I forgot. There's still the
Is
Hexen
Varka
Circle
really young or
boss
something?
thing. Yo, it's Varka! Yo, what's up, bro? So he's not old? What's good, Varka? Oh. Varka! Aw. So yeah, there's still that new boss. I forgot. I was thinking maybe it was almost over, but... Great. Pass me the Dodo communication device.
You're gonna use.
We already talked to Alice through it. It's gonna be Alice. She's gonna be all mad that we took it from Klee.
What's that ringing?
Nope.
Is it the wind or something?
There's Varka. Okay. Oh, that's my... When I hit my headset against my mic, that's the noise it makes.
Wait. Barbados?
So he knows. Grandmaster? Wrong number. Sorry, Varka.
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, have fun, bro.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I?
Have fun. Okay, so we know his voice. We don't know anything else about him. We know his...
He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash.
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. Nah, bro, it's there. We'll call him Varka again.
Hello?
Nope, take it back. Yep. There, it's Alice. It's me, Venti. So everyone knows who Venti is, I guess, except Alice or some shit.
Venti?
Yeah, just doesn't ring a bell here. There it is.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember that conference? Calling on behalf of a friend.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
Yeah, what's up, Alice? Albedo, Captain of Knights of Favonius. Investigation team.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
Don't ask about Clee.
How unprecedented.
Vacation materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. Hello again,
There she
everyone.
is. Okay. Be normal, Alice. Giant Dodoka.
Darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow.
Pleasure to see you all again. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request.
Okay.
I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time.
No.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature.
Shut up. Someone I need to meet, so I haven't met someone? Okay.
Running late again. Get back on track.
Watch it be Miles.
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed?
Mini Durin! Where's Skirmish? Mini Durin!
Mini Durin? What are you doing here?
Wasn't Mini Durin, though, from the summer event? The Simulanka summer event? So, like, wouldn't players that never had the chance to play during Simulanka not know who Mini Durin is? Oh, Mini Durin was there the whole time.
Oh, don't worry.
Mini Durin as a pet when?
So, what brings you
Mini
here?
Durin and Teapot when?
Oh, is it Windbloom?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh. Wait, Mini Durin playable, not Durin?
Wait, didn't that already happen?
Okay. Okay.
What? And that's what you want, Minnie?
I'd play as Mini Durin. Okay. Trying to figure out who we are. Does he not? Yeah, did he have a voice? I can't recall if he had a voice during the Simulanka. He probably did. It was probably very high pitched. No one's forcing me to make this choice. That's
well,
good.
turning you into a human sounds like a
Kind of the same boat, you know. 5.8 Mini during the summer event character. Better be good. The first male small size character. He's the Crichton Prince, synthetic human. It's gonna be like a Nahida and Klee kind of character, but a dude.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You've just gotta trust one another.
You gotta trust him, bro.
While we're on the subject, does your friend Hat Guy know
Fred
about
Hat
this?
Guy? Oh, Skirmish. Okay. People that played, but that didn't get to play, probably don't know who it is. What time is it? Oh, okay, I got like 30 more minutes and I was gonna play. And of all the people to text me, it's this motherfucker. Exactly 1 hour ago. Okay. Go to the location indicated by Alice. We going down to the yep. Theater. But we'll end up not in the theater. Does that mean we can just teleport here? No, okay. Recommended elements, Hydra and Cryo. So like Skirk and Escoff the air teams. I keep pronouncing her name wrong, but it's like I can't recall what it is. Where's the theater? Yeah. Where's theater guy? Oh wait, this is the perfect team for it. Oh, almost. I'm not going to use the recommended elements because I think if I can deal enough damage,
Please,
if I can kill it fast enough, I don't have to worry about, you know, the right elements.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Jean.
Oh, I'm gonna mind.
Fancy tagging along? All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
Let's hear about it.
Oh?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Immortal monster for the Marriage of Ari? 5.8 map.
Interesting. What else?
So 5.8, maybe we'll get Mini Duran as a character. The embryo left by my mother,
The raw
my
material
daughter.
from which she created her monsters in the past. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like...
Duran's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. It's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away or millennia, but it will come. Years of investigating in dragon spine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. If Dvalin could kill him, I'm pretty sure we can pretty easily. If we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we just have to eliminate him. Unfortunately, he's a special entity. Even after death, he could have reawakened. So the solution is to kill him, and then resurrect him in a different form. Because I intend to transform him into a human like me. During the summer, Clea and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulacra. That's right. It was created by the mages from the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know.
Of course. It was even the home of one of M's
The
children.
other that experience inspired me. I actually wonder, like, for the people who never got the chance to play it, they probably have no idea what the fuck it's like. They're like, oh, they just went to these places, but Traveler didn't. But then the fact that we knew who he was whenever we just saw him, does it like change the lines to like, if it's an account that never got to play, is it like he introduces himself as soon as you see them, or he just knows? Marriage of Ari, corrosive nature of the dragon venom. What is one of the dragons from Natland in the Marriage of Ari?
The glint in your eye when you talk. Of course not. To me, you're both in any case. Now that said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is...
Okay.
So you know our tricks, huh? Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with. Although, I'm afraid, dear...
Aww.
The Hexen Circle trials are no walk in the park, my dear. There's only room for 2 participants.
No way it's gonna make us use specific characters.
Thank you for being so
Oh,
understanding.
yeah, I think I said it would change it. Yeah, I got you, bro. Just about.
My dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Okay. Totally strong. Put it on my other headset so I can hear the music. Watch it be like the hardest boss fight, music-wise. Oh, we're in a whole different area. Oh, I guess not, because Paimon's there. If we look around, we can't even see her, probably.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
And she sounds like an asshole.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, I have prepared quite a
Can I
riveting
fight now?
performance just for you two. See, defeat them in battle. Prove, swashbuckle your way to victory.
We can just get killed by anybody right now. Where's Paimon? Okay.
Strike a pose! Time to shine!
I get to swap my catcher a little bit.
Feel this ancient power. King and Queen should present a united front.
Okay. I'm not using the right element for whatever.
Witness my great undertaking.
No way, that's the whole boss. Is that the whole weekly boss? Oh, okay, now it changes, yeah. I forgot there's the other form. Oh, this would be good at voice acting now.
It had to be this form? A toy really
The other girl,
doesn't
yeah.
suit me.
This one doesn't seem like Alice.
Well done, but this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial.
It looks like
Stare straight
Albedo's
ahead,
theme on it,
and you will
like
see
on his
things as
hat.
they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
I'm pretty sure we could save ourselves, Albedo. The roof all along was like a whole nother world. Literally. The voice acting with this would be solid. Watch them have like an electro shield. And that's why you're supposed to have cryo.
The trial awaits.
Okay.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true color.
Take
So
it back.
it begs the question: what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run.
Okay.
So, in the spirit of running,
So you need to kill them around the same
I
time.
prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank you, of course. Just a small
We'll kill you.
gesture of kindness from me.
Don't resurrect it.
Christmas justice.
I dance for you!
Coming to be. Coming to be.
The curtain has arrived!
Okay, there we go. That was all? That wasn't a bad fight at all. I mean, it was easy.
Yes, very well done.
Oh, they've grown up so fast.
Really?
What?
Well then,
Huh?
you did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me
Okay.
for...
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie, you'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. Barbie was satisfied with your victory. You can come back now.
Okay.
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all
Yeah, we did.
Nice to have you back safe and sound.
to deal with the dragon of
Alright. Cool. Go to Dragonspine. Very well. So it can be right where the heart is. The heart's down here, but I think there's a cave. The cave, like, I don't know how deep the cave goes. Oh, that was a good.
Yeah,
We were just here.
this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hit.
Super dramatic cutscene. Oh no, if we break the heart, can we not make the weapons here anymore?
Still beating away.
It's gonna be a map change. This should be an attack of his. Drain the life force of your enemies.
May Paimon ask a question?
Shut up, Paimon.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him? Sounds like you prefer humans to.
It's not so much of a matter of preference, rather as things stand, I would say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, and that I am the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durn already told you of his intent to replace the Durn of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one. But I understand why he came to that decision. Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with the past and the future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durn become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration. There's still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, to cultivate life which the world cannot generate indigenously, is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. The trees actually look good right now. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with the deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Anything that affects Mondstadt I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Favonius. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Well enough. Oh shit. Finished.
Looks like a golden.
If we don't do everything right now, I feel like this will become an item that we hold until it's time. The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good. Why'd you just immediately start
But in that case,
beating again?
what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what
Why
about
do you
the
care,
people who
Paimon?
fell under
Eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one of the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. So is it no longer just like a beating heart? Yeah, it's not. Can you still... To Orban. Who's Orban? So can you just not create weapons here, as I said? Like, if you grab the strange tooth... Okay. Surprised this is still going to be glowing.
So nice and warm. Nothing like the.
Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying
We
me.
sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around.
Oh yeah, the festival. Wonder who the Windbloom star is gonna be this time.
Berber.
Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation.
I'm sure it's gonna be Mini Durn. Barca. Okay, I'm not making the same mistake. Unless it said go until tomorrow. I think it said 2 days. Should work though. Alright.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin. Let's go check it out.
Oh, wait. Thank God Timmy's not here. Screw you, Miles. I could just teleport. Should have brought Aoife.
Running late again.
Screw you. Just run up. As you all know, during this Windbloom Festival, the people of Mondstadt have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters. They to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made it. Oh, okay. Dahlia. Venti. Venti.
Wow! Amazing!
Ooh, you suck. You suck. Worst Archon. One of my least favorite characters. You suck. Annoying as shit. Unlimited free drinks. I don't want to hear your song. He's going to play the same classic. Unless it's going to be like an animation of him playing. Okay. I genuinely hate Fenty, so it's like... And then something evil happens. They made that look like it was actually like the worst thing. Yeah, whenever they made Albedo walk like that during the live stream, it looked like he was doing something evil. Okay, this is better than Venti playing music. Ubiquitous earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Traverse the 18th worldly and 20th passage. Emergent soul enter the mortal realm. Elevate festering flesh into sacred blood and bone. O sages, witness my grand endeavor. Now that's insane. That's why Albedo's the best. So this is the picture that my friend spoiled for me. I'm about to see. Which I said was fake, but I guess it was real. How was it? Not bad, but it sucked, Fenty. But Albedo's part was chill as hell. It was cool. He can be playable for sure. And I'm assuming that's the end, because like everything I saw was like people just changing the brightness of that.
Albedo, how
But
did everything go?
he definitely gonna be playable. Will he have the ability to fly forever unlike other characters? Like he can just fly wherever and whenever? He will definitely have the ability to fly, but it's not going to be good probably. But he should be. Wings. Still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Watch him be evil.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do. I did think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
Granddaughter. She sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance, to find the truth of the world. Live stream. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time I was able to corroborate about it. Whatever. That might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I had to find out about myself and the world around me, get to know me, and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit that space. So for an artificial human, finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace.
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Still, I found this whole series of events has given me a new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as the kinds of family bonds it will form. Most people would see the events of the last few days as something out of a nightmare, but for me, it's just a part of my family life. I fear that the carefree existence my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds. And now, I'm a gardener too. Uh-huh. Master never showed her face, but if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, that means she knows as well, and give her approval. Since devouring Nibirius, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, then I am truly happy for her. She didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know.
Devouring Nibirius? What's Nibirius?
The immortal creature, the Mare Javari. Oh, it's the name of the ruler of life.
What?
And Alice told me about it not too long ago, but it came to no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of life, all I truly know is that Nibirius is not gone. Instead, because of Master's action, they are now one. Why do I feel like the ruler of life was that eye in the sky? I thought that was the ruler of death. In any case, thank you so much for your help during this ordeal and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course. That's what friends are for.
Yep, agreed. How you say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment when I report back to Master G.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report.
Thank you. I'll get going.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot. If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Want to take a guess? No.
Venti, you're back.
The Cecilia. Prodigal son, as sweet and as warm as a gentle spring breeze. Give me your hand. I don't want to. So you deserve something in return. So it's either going to be something like the boss materials, or it will be like...
Mystery all in one.
Okay. It's the Traveler's Sword. No.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
No. No.
Of course, Dad.
Come on, you fucking asshole. Why would we give this piece of trash drink? No, don't play. This is playing it again. End. Archon Quest, end. Archon Interlude Quest, end. It still looks so much more detailed than what it should. The glass on the cathedral looked like really good. When to go back. Okay, it's over. No, this looks like so detailed. I swear it was never like that before. Hey, look at that. That's so detailed. There's no way. Like, if it was just for Windbloom, okay, but like, this looks better too. Whoa. Can I? Get me. Okay. Okay. So where was the boss? Where's the boss at? Tell me just what is this? What? I remember there was a floating island here one time related to the Hexen Circle. Is that what it is? Why is it here if that's not it? Okay. I don't want to just teleport to it. I want to see it. Is there anything like floating? I think that answers my question. Yeah. Okay. Well, that side looks good from here. I think this is actually like the same island. So what did I get from everything? Nothing in here. This. A glittering crystal ball adorned with star-shaped gemstones was set as a reward for passing the Hexen Circle's trial. According to the one who presented it, it is not something that an ordinary person can master. For now, the crystal ball lies dormant, as though it were waiting for its perfect time to shine. Interesting. Shilonen sucks as a DJ. Her fucking trailer is one of the worst things to ever exist. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna... Ooh. Free wish, no! Okay. That's not what I meant to hit. Completed. No free rewards. Screw you. Oh. Dude, Simi Lanka was such a good event. I did really like the Golden Apple Archipelago, especially the fact that we got it twice, and the second time it was really cool. But Simi Lanka was beautiful. It was so good. I did try to push it off for a very long time. I didn't start it until very late. But it was good. Well, will that not be there for the people? What about the people who didn't do Albedo's second story quest? You know, I was shit talking on her about not liking her that much, but now that I know she's gonna be really good for Skirk, I like her a lot.
Tea party are a must for the well.
Okay, so I'm gonna change my team up.
If you'd like to learn the proper.
I'm gonna throw Bennett in there.
Gonna be epic.
That's right, Bennett. It's gonna be epic, bro. I'm opening up the wrong thing every time. Okay, I will. So, I don't know which one is the one Skirk needs. I think it was this one people were saying, or this one. Either way, I'm just gonna have to fight it every week and not actually skip out. Like I used to just skip weekly bosses because I didn't care. But if this is actually the boss for her, then I can't do that.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Seize the sky.
What I feel like it's gonna be easier now. That's because it is easier. No.
King and Queen should present a united front.
Oh yes, I forgot it has 3 parts. Move! Holy crap! Okay. Is it gonna show Albedo in here too? Yeah. So I guess we only fight it with Albedo. I'm letting the skill regenerate. Where are we? That's the table we were just at. Okay. Get your burst. Get the burst. Thanks. They attack the queen first.
Let us dance, my dearest!
Try to remember the steps this time.
Man, they think they're just gonna be cool like that? Oh, you guys are dead.
I thought I had it memorized.
Where's... I died. Can you get your burst real quick so I can or miss all of your attacks? I'm screwed.
This calls for some pomp and ceremony.
Annihilation is nigh!
I just dodge it?
Couldn't break the curse.
Okay. As long as I can trigger this.
The curtain call!
Okay. I got 2 of 2 different ones. No dream solver though. Oh. I almost just fucked up so badly. I didn't close my cup and I went to shake it because all the stuff was sitting at the bottom. And the cap wasn't actually shut. So every time it spilled out, but it completely missed my keyboard. So that's good. It missed everything except my desk. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. Well, I'm gonna go clear my commission some. And then I'm going to do some other weeklies. The more dream solving I can get, the better, just in case. I'm not going to use any of them until her materials are official. People are saying they're already out. Everything I've seen is saying the same thing, so maybe they are correct. But I'm gonna just save up my dream solvent. I was gonna use all my dream solvent for Kanich, but I'm waiting now. I only got 3 anyway, because I just used 8 of them on. I don't even know who on. Oh yeah, it's on Varese, I believe.
Add astra. Thank you for Add astra.
Okay. I could do Skirk's other bosses, but I'm gonna get the dream solvent. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, yeah, it's the end of the stream. Wasn't anything crazy. It was a, I would say it was a good Archon Quest, at least. It was cool, especially the final scene while Albedo was doing that with Durin. Definitely the best part. But
My parents always say,
I'm excited for the next
no matter
one.
how busy
Like
life
if Marjavari's
gets,
one or
you should
anything.
always sit down and enjoy a proper
Anything
meal
with
when you
Skirk,
get
too.
hungry. What I like
Alright.
to do
I'm
is
done.
stack